Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. Today we're going to be talking about OC campaigns, and specifically the OC campaign during the Fujin Raijin update, so basically right now. So as of right now, it is the 5th of September, and to my knowledge, this error that's been going around has not been rectified yet. So, not everyone might know what this error is or what this flaw is, but essentially, this hasn't happened to me, and but it has happened to a couple of my friends. But basically, you know, every update there's an OC campaign reward. Like for the past year, it's been like this. There's an update, and there's been some OC campaign thing. Like there's always been when we've like never been in a state of limbo where we're not in an OC campaign of some kind, except for like when Dark Musashi left and it took like a month for like the next Vanguard to come in. That was like the last time there was ever a day that didn't have an OC campaign. So essentially everyone just got used to OC campaign, like it's always been there. So like last update, you know, generally speaking, it changes a little bit every other month, but for the most part it's, you know, $100 you get a platinum ticket, an SP ticket, and then some boosts and stuff. And then for $50 you get a gacha and an SP and then half as many boosts and some stuff. So, you know, and then 30s like eggs and a ticket and like stuff, and 20s like, you know, just boosts, and you know, it's diminishing returns, or the more you put in the more you get, essentially, sort of thing. You know, everyone knows what I'm talking about. But this update, the Fujin Raijin one, there's been an error that if you put in 500 OC, you receive the 300 OC package. So, and that's been infuriating a lot of people because, you know, they miss out on, you know, a gacha ticket and rewards, and it's just not right. So, you know, it's a bit of a problem. So I've actually had a lot of people tell me this. I know this has happened to my friend Ryujin and Suzaku and Ikaros, anyone who really puts in 500 OC at a time. And, you know, and other people have mentioned this to me as well, and I said, okay, I'll make a video and raise awareness to it. But, so what can you do about it, right? So generally speaking, I want to put this out there, generally speaking, if ever you put in, you know, whatever amount of OC, you know, whether it's like 10 or 20 or... I did not notice. I'm going to look at that in a second. You know, whether you put in 10 or 20 or $30, whatever it may be, you know, 50 or 100, if ever you notice that you don't get what matches up to what you buy, so if you put in 100, you expect to see a, you know, a premium and an SP, you know, whatever it may be, you know, if ever you notice that what you get isn't what you pay for, don't accept your rewards right away, okay? Like, don't just, like, and sometimes you don't think, you just accept right away, and then you think about it later. But if you notice that if you buy OC, whatever, and your rewards don't match what you pay for, you know, just don't accept your rewards. Leave them there. Unless, of course, they say there's a finite date in which you can accept them. Like, if it says, okay, you have a week to accept these, then you accept them before the week is done. But for the most part, just leave them there and contact Cyberstep in some way, or, you know, whether it be Twitter or Facebook or direct ticket or whatever, like on their website. You know, inform them, say, hey, I bought some OC the other day, I got my rewards, it didn't match up. You take a picture of it, and, you know, you can tell them, it's like, hey, you know, and then usually what they'll do is they'll say, okay, well, can you provide a receipt of your transaction from the PlayStation Store, or something like that. So basically, all you need to do for that is to go into your PlayStation history, like you do, like, for me at least, whenever I buy something on PlayStation, you know, I get a receipt immediately, and whether I buy OC or anything at all, you know, that you get a receipt that says thank you for your purchase, and then it tells you what you buy. So everyone gets that email sent to them. So, you know, it's very easy to just go on your phone, take a screenshot of that, and, you know, send that to them as you're messaging them. You know, just, if ever this happens, you know, be nice, be very civil with it. Always be nice and be civil, you know, it's basic, you know, one-on-one to communication. And, you know, say, hey, I put this in, you know, I bought the $50 package, I didn't get my SPs and stuff, it didn't add up. You know, say, hey, anything you can do about this? Because there have been times where they've messed up before. This is nothing new. And one time, last couple updates ago, we actually got a bunch of phantom rewards. It was really cool. I don't know what they did, but basically everyone got like 2 times the rewards. I don't know what it was, if they weren't coming out, but it didn't show up. It was really cool at this time. It didn't show up in our present box. Like the present box didn't show up blinking. It's just someone checked a present box at the right time, and they're like, "What is this?" And they noticed that they had double presents, and like I got it, and like everybody got it that night. And then like it was just really cool. Like CyberSep just gave everyone presents. It's like, here, we're gonna fix everything. If you put an OC, we're just giving everybody stuff, and everyone just got like double their rewards. It was awesome. Now they didn't really say anything about it, but you know, if that was their way of rectifying it, that's fantastic. It was awesome seeing all those rewards come in, you know. So who knows, that might happen. It could happen that if you put in $50, you might just, and you got 30, you might just, you know, receive $30. No, you didn't get double. Well, this was just something that happened a long time ago. I'm just stating it. But like nothing's happened yet. Nothing has, to my knowledge, nothing has been reimbursed as of yet. You know, we're not even a week into this update yet, so that's you know, that's some leeway room. But from what I have noticed is that I don't talk to people that like put in $30. Like I've not talked to anyone who's just done that. But I know for myself, when I was rolling the other day and I put an OC to restore and run more dungeons and stuff, every time I've done it in $100. Because now I know not everyone has $100 to throw in all the time, but when I put it in as $100, I buy 1,000 OC, let's say. You know, that's how you get the premium ticket. That's what I want. And I've gotten some good stuff in my premium tickets. But what I've noticed is that when you put in $100, it's fine. The $100 works. So if you have 250s or whatever, if you can try to do 100, I know 100 works. But for the most part, 50 doesn't work. 100 will work. I've gotten the premium. I got the ticket. I got everything for me works. I've done it 3 times. The 100s work. But 50s are what's messed up, and a lot more people will do 50 than 100. It's just, you know, how economy works and stuff. But yeah, there is a problem with it. So if this is a problem to you, you know, if you put in 50 and you get the wrong rewards. Now I don't know, if I've never heard if anyone put in 50 and got the right rewards yet. I don't know if that's a thing. But you know, if you're in that camp, then I suggest, you know, you tell CyberSep as soon as possible. Be like, hey, or not even hey. You wouldn't even say hey. You just be like, so today, how would you even type it? You just be like, so I purchased 500 OC, and according to your OC campaign package, I'm supposed to receive da 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 da. You know, but apparently it seems I was wrongfully given the rewards for 300 OC, and then you show them the picture and you show them the receipts, and you say, is there any way that you guys can rectify this, or, you know, like, what's up? You know, and I've had a lot of friends that have done that, and they've gotten, you know, what's the word, retribution? Not retribution, they've just, the wrong has been righted, you know. So, that's basically, this video is more like a public service announcement. It's like, hey, this is going on. You know, if it's happening to you, be proactive about it. Don't just sit down and, you know, hope that everything's going to go by on its own and fix itself, because you know that never works. That never works. You can't just, it's like saying, man, I can't make this fuse because I don't have this seal, or I have this seal but I don't have my recipe, and I'm just going to wait for them to give me my recipe. Like, that's not going to work. You got to, like, take the initiative and try. You know, you got to, you know, it might happen that they'll just notify it on their own. Like, if you don't tell them there's a problem, then they don't know there's a problem. You know, that's the whole thing. Like, you can't just expect, you know, they might know that's like, oh, you know, we've been giving people the wrong package. They're like, you know, it's obviously automated at this point, so it's just an error. But, you know, I don't know the, what's the word for it? The specifics of how their systems work. It's just really assumptions at my point. So, you know, take that for what it is. But essentially, if it's happening to you, make them aware of it. And hopefully once enough people say that it's happening, they'll realize like, oh, this is like not just an isolated case. This is happening to everyone. Let's fix this so people will, you know, enjoy that. And I'll tell you right now that when people get double rewards or like, you know, there's an error and then they give you what you pay for. So like, let's say that if everyone had put in 500, got the 300 package or whatever, then they just gave everyone 500, the package for 500, everyone's going to be like, oh my God, this is great. Like, you know, you put in 50, but it's $50. It's huge. Like, we don't even think of it like that anymore. Like, that's like a whole game, basically. But, you know, you put in 500 bucks, and then like, let's say, not 500 bucks, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Holy God. Maybe for the horses, maybe. A lot of people probably put in a lot. Those things are hard to get. But, you know, you're putting in 500 OC, and you get the 300 package. No one's going to get mad about, you know, getting an extra 50 package, you know? And usually they won't take away the 300 reward, because a lot of people just accept it. But, because it's more work to take something away. But, yeah, like, it might happen that they will give everyone the, they might give everyone the 500 OC things. Or they might just give them, like, the difference. Like, there's a small difference between, like, a 500 and a 300. Like, they might just throw in what's missing from the package. Like, the extra... Like, you get your boost, so they might just throw in, you know, like, the tickets and the artisan and the button and the band-aid and call it a day. But you never know. You know, rectifying the problem, like, giving people more than what they, like, you know, what they originally bargained for. And not just, like, giving them the difference, but just giving them the whole thing. You know, they'll make a lot of happy customers. People will spend more. Like, it is good sales tactics. But, you know, I'm not here to run Cyberstep and say what they should or shouldn't do. Well, maybe just, you know, they should probably do this, but I'm not here to run them. But, yeah, that's what I wanted to say is, you know, if that's happening to you, be proactive, tell them about it, and hopefully things will get settled. But, you know that you're not alone. It's not just you getting the wrong package. It's happening to a lot of different players. So, take that for what it is. That said, I'm going to get on out of here. Hope you guys are enjoying your Fujin Raijin update. Hopefully the Nyankoro Pond gods are being nice to you. And I'll see you guys later.